Hey, welcome back everybody. This is Hal with Savage Lands. Picking up from where we left off last time. I had already died. Yes, I know. There's a reason why I am called the Eternal Noob. Thank you. So, continuing down the beach from the ruins, we eventually got here to the lean-to that I was talking about, and fortunately there's actually the hammer that I was saying that I needed. So maybe the game is going to be a little bit more forgiving this time. Yeah, I don't believe it either. So, yeah. As I said last time, when you find the correct lean-to, what you want to do is basically follow the direction that the lean-to is pointing. And this will lead you to a small crevice. And then follow the crevice inland until it branches. Once it branches, you can go either left or right. If you follow the left crevice, you're less likely to run into a wolf immediately when you crest the hill. But considering that I've already run into one, it's probably 50-50 either way. Odds are, yes, I'm going to get eaten by wolves again. So hang around, let's find out. And I do need to go find my corpse. Corpse runs, yay. We'll deal with that later. So as you come up here, oh look, there's more deer, which means there's wolf. I know. Sneaky little bastard. Come here, puppy. Go to sleep. Okay. Yeah. Oh man, I've lost all my clothes, I lost all my gear. And see if I can get a deer. Give me the deer, give me the deer. Yummy meats, come back, bring your yummy deer meats back. No! Aha. Yummy, yummy deer meats, okay. Yeah, see, I even lost my... Wow. Yeah, they jacked up the difficulty a little bit with this one. So, one of the reasons why it's important to find this village probably as early as possible is simply because this is one of the few areas in the game that they have a forge currently. The developers have said that they are considering having a house that you can build later on, or either as having a forge as part of that house, or giving you the ability to build just a forge by itself. Man. Already bleeding. First hit. Alright, so... see if I can find some scrap cloth in here anywhere. Green apple. One of the other benefits of the town is that... do I have any cloth? No. Is that you do end up with some fire pits, and there's a couple of items left around in the camp. And I may actually bleed to death, because I don't seem to be able to find cloth over here this time. There are certain things that are always going to be here. You're almost always going to find the apples and berries. You're going to find the hammer or axe. And then the smithy area over there. We'll get there in a second. What's that? Wood log. So anywhere that you're seeing things pre-spawned in here will respawn when you pick them up. Crude hatchet. Don't need you yet. Please tell me that's cloth. Oh, another crude hatchet. Yeah. So... nope. So, and then the forge that I was saying, you know, this is actually something that's really important to get past the basic stuff in the game. And since I don't have cloth, hey, they're down to 3 hits now. what I'm gonna do... Nope, no cloth there either, huh? Yes. Awesome. So, yeah, armor will auto-equip when you pick it up for the first time. However, since I'm about to die from blood loss, let's go claim the smithy area. So in case I die, I'll be able to find my way back, and what we'll do is go ahead and at least get the fires and stuff going over here. So let's drop all this. It doesn't bother me if it's not organized, because you're really not going to be able to organize much anyway until you have some storage containers. Yeah, so since I know I'm going to die, let's go pick up some wood, see if we can get the fire going. This way everything's in one area. And once I've died and respawned, we'll come back. So until then, let's make sure we've got everything cleared. Next time I will sacrifice to you. I have learned my lesson. The slow, slow coming of death. Let's see. What's going to be funny is I'm doing all of this and watch, there's going to be cloth somewhere. Like, I probably run past it 3 or 4 times. You guys are watching the video going, hey, turn around, it's right there. So, let's, so we're just going to go ahead and gather some resources for now and wait for the coming of my death. Oh, wood stick. So, yeah, like I was saying before, a lot of people actually consider staying in the village long term to be kind of an exploit, simply because you really do have everything you need. It just kind of spawns here around you. And to a large extent, I do agree. I think that it's kind of, I don't want to say cheesy. It's definitely one of those, I think it goes a little too far to make things a little too easy. So I would either like to see them turn down the spawn rates on, or the respawn rates for things, or to turn off respawn entirely. I think that respawn off entirely might be a little too much difficulty, at least in the current state of the game, because of the fact that outside of the animals there really aren't ways to get food easily. If they had some form of farming or some other way of doing food gathering, then yeah, I could see it. And I have died. Oh, hells. Okay, so it put me way down the beach. Now, on the flip side, it does mean that I will get some of the items back. I think there's actually a camp down there. So, was that flint? Yes. Flint I will take. I should probably grab stones as well, but not that worried about the stone, because we'll actually get a lot of that when we start mining, and since I have a hammer back at the town, you know, it's not that much of an issue. So now it's the long run back. So what I think I'll do is I'll go ahead and pause the video here. and come back once I make it back to the town. So here's the ruined small house that I was talking about before. And see, the items here have already started to respawn. I've got food this time instead of the axe. But yeah, this is like I said, this is one of the reasons why so many people have been saying they think that some of it needs to be toned down, maybe limit what can spawn and reduce the amount of spawning that you get. So instead of every like 5 or 10 minutes that it is now, you know, maybe like once every 15-20 minutes, or even just once per day cycle. Since you can't change the length of time in the day in the game, that would go a long way to making the difficulty of the game a little bit higher for players. It just comes down to what you really like, though. In fact, let me know what you think. Tell me down in the comments below. Let me know, do you want more difficulty? Do you want less difficulty? Would you like to see a free build mode or something like that in the game? It's all good information to have, and you never know, the developers may actually read it and take it to heart. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here, and I'll come back once we make it back to town, or if I start getting eaten by wolves again. Alright, I'll welcome back. Yeah, so should be right outside the village now. Yep, there it is. We're in the distance. As you can see, the sun is starting to set. So it looks like the world penalized me when my character died. So I have now pretty much lost most of the first day, which is fine. Yeah, what can you ask for when you're immortal? So all that being said, let's see if we've anything respawned over here. See if we've got any. So yeah, it doesn't look like things have respawned yet. So this could be good or bad, depending. I stopped and picked up, as you can see, I stopped and picked up some ores along the way. I'll actually, oh, and there's one of the dire wolves. So yeah, I might be able to kill one of those, but it won't. Yeah, not like this. Need better gear. So this is the challenge of early on. Whoops. Is that basically everything except for like the deer will kill you. Okay, so yeah, I don't blame you. I'd run away from it too. Anything over here? No. Okay, so first things first. Oops. K brings up your basic crafting menu. I really don't have anything that I can make except for wood sticks. I don't have any meat on me. I can make a flint axe. Okay, and J again brings up your crafting book. I can actually make that. It's under here. Wow, that is a really basic compass. Alright, so it looks like the sun sets in the Trying to figure out if that's north or south. I'm guessing that is south, and that is north. That actually, surprisingly, is helpful. Alright. So let's see what we have here. Pick that up. That up. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to cook the meat here. And we'll see if we can start making, because you should be able to make a bag out of the wolf pelt. So for now, let's okay, so we now have cooked meat. This is important because it'll help us actually survive through the night. We're going to need all the food that we can get. So, let's see what we can... Now that we have the food situation taken care of, can we make... What can we make out of... bags out of? Leather hide makes a 4 slot. I would really rather not use that. No. Do I have the sinew and logs? Oh, look at that. I need 1 log. And I can make a strong box. I have a feeling there's something out here that wants to kill me. Hey, thanks. Ah, skeleton. Keep missing. Come here. Oh. Wait. Actually, let's do this. So my experience with it is, with the hammer, is that the hammer actually ends up being a more desirable weapon to use against most things, because it seems like if you hit something with it, it will actually stun it. And now that I have cloth, I can make bandages in case I start bleeding again. It seems like it interrupts the attack animations for creatures, specifically the regular wolves and the skeletons. So something to keep in mind. You might want to try it. But my personal experience with it is that it seemed like I was taking far less damage and hits from creatures when I was using the hammer than when I was using the axe. So, actually I think I need to forge the item, right? Oh. Now, there has been some comment on the forums, or on the discussion threads for the game, saying basically that this chest will not always store things successfully. Like you sometimes lose contents. So we'll keep an eye on it and see, because that'll be bad if it does. But now that I have somewhere I can actually store gear, this should be much better. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay, so when you have a partial stack, do not drop it on top of another stack. Oh no, that one took. Maybe that one stacks more. Because it looked like I lost some. Oh, okay, no, I just dropped it. All right. Wow, that is so much more convenient. So. That is like just ridiculously convenient. Okay. I want this. I want this. I'm going to start making a recall totem. A respawn point, basically. And that will probably end the episode there. So what I'm going to do is... Oops. It's yes. So for this little device, oh, hammers, of course. Damn wolf. Taste the cold justice of hammers. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Anyway. Of course, it would help if I was using a hammer and not an axe when I killed him, right? So, see, this is what we were talking about before with the things respawning. Looks like nothing spawned over here, but I saw another shiny. There it is. Is that one of the logs I left? Yeah, it's one of the logs. But yeah, like I said before, it's a beautiful game. I mean, the graphics are just stunning. You know, you've got such a nice view with the way that the light plays through the fog and the mist, and depending on what time of the day it is, you'll get different particle effects. You can actually see a blizzard. Oh, armor, nice. Okay, so where did my corpse go anyway? And we still haven't finished looting that. I need to loot that soon. One of the things that you can do, let me see here, just really quick, I'll move some of this over here, because what I want to do is actually take that. I want to make a dim torch. And now you make the dim torch because this actually provides heat and light. And then you just leave it on the ground. The reason you do this is because currently it does not seem to be consumed if you do not have it equipped. When you pick it up, it will replace the compass that I've currently got in my hand, and at that point it seems like it starts actually getting consumed. Whoa, hello. And I think that's probably where we're going to leave it this time. So, thank you all again for stopping by. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button to keep up to date on the newest releases. And if you have already subscribed, thank you. Every little bit is appreciated. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you didn't like the video, let me know in the comments below why. And I'll talk to everyone soon. I hope you enjoyed your time here. I definitely enjoyed spending my time with you. So, hope you all have a great day and be safe out there.